So I am back after having cleaned up and changed my clothes and washed my face. That made a bit more of a mess than I expected, but I'm glad I did it. And I needed to do it because I promised that I would make a video, owning up to it if I turned out to be wrong about my video about how Mario Maker, that the leaked photo from E3 2014 was a hoax. And I was wrong, and so I got egg in my face, literally. But yeah, that was, I'd rather have been right, but that was satisfying to do. And what do I have to think about it? Well, first off, I'm still proud of the video. I think it's a very great video. I'm proud of, the way I put it together, the way I made my arguments. I think every argument I made sense, even if the conclusion I made ended up not being correct. Of course, I made my best guess based on the information I had available and the observations I can make about the picture. And I went into a lot more detail than a lot of the people who were trying to prove it was real. I guess it was just due to JPEG compression, but there is an anomaly in that photo on the side of the stand for the Wii U demo station. There's some kind of anomaly. That was the smoking gun to me. It turns out it's probably just some sort of weird artifact of the JPEG compression. But I'm glad I made it. I'm impressed. I would not have expected Nintendo to have made that move. And I'm telling you, if all of those pillars had been the Mario Maker posters, I would have been very skeptical. But I wouldn't have went as far as to make that video saying there's no chance it's real. Like I said, the uniformity, if the two had been the Mario Maker posters, and the other two had been Smash, I wouldn't have made that video. But but as I turned out to be wrong, and like I said, worst case scenario, we're getting a Mario level maker from Nintendo, and more evidence. Going back to the evidence, how I interpreted it. After I made the video, someone pointed out to me that was the Mario Paint text. I didn't have Mario Paint growing up, so I wasn't really most of my exposure to Mario Paint is through WarioWare. But when I was checking that out, but the Mario Paint font can be easily downloaded, and Mario Paint was before Mario 64 when they started standardizing a lot of the stuff related to the Mario brand. You notice all the pre-Mario 64 art is totally different from the post-Mario 64 art up until Super Mario 3D Land and 3D World. They started bringing back the old art style again. Just things like that. So I've heard all the counter arguments, and I considered them, and it seemed strong enough to me to make that video. But I was wrong, and it shows Nintendo's changing, because I could not have imagined Nintendo making an officially licensed, official Super Mario level maker, 5 years ago. I remember 2008. Was it 2008 or no? It was 2009 when they had WarioWare DIY and a couple other sort of user-generated content things. And I was like, yeah, they'll let you mess around making micro games, but they'll never let you make a Mario platformer game. It's sort of like, they keep that really close to their chest. They really hold tight that monopoly to make Mario games. We know they've been really fierce and with their legal team shutting down fan-made, certain like fan games that get too ambitious, or if someone makes a Mario level editor, they've been, lots of times in the past for Nintendo shut things like that down. So for Nintendo to actually make a Mario level editor is really exciting. It shows that Nintendo's changing, and it's the kind of change they need. And that it's going to be Wii U exclusive, you have to consider there's a lot of powerful stuff going on, especially considering, being able to switch between 8-bit and modern graphics, being able to render all this stuff. And I like the fact that in the trailer they show someone boxing out the castle so that Mario can't get in and clear the level. Like, that's exactly the kind of reason Nintendo wouldn't do something like that, because people will mess around and make levels that are impossible to beat. And, Nintendo sort of probably wants a lot of control over that. They don't want people to do that. The fact that they showed someone messing around boxing out the castle so that Mario can't finish the level, it shows that Nintendo's really embracing this, and have fun with it, mess with Mario, make your own crazy levels, do something wacky, try to break the game, And for all that to go on, I think it might need a lot more processing power than the 3DS has. I wouldn't underestimate what that takes to be able for the Wii U to handle all those crazy situations that users will create that the game makers aren't expecting. So I don't mind that it's a Wii U exclusive, not just because I happen to have a Wii U now, because I was pretty unhappy when NES Remix was Wii U exclusive, but Mario Maker, that's something people have dreamed of for as long as Mario's been around. And for that to be a Wii U exclusive, it definitely adds to the value of the Wii U. So, in closing, to be bold, you gotta take gambles. Henry Ford gambled on the Model T, and it put him in the fast lane. On the other hand, Hugo Eckener gambled on an airship called the Hindenburg, and, if you don't know the end of that story, you could say that Hugo Eckener got burned on that deal. So you gotta take risks, and, after the Hindenburg happened and passenger airplanes replaced passenger Zeppelins, Hugo Eckener said, something good has been replaced by something better. He wasn't really a spoilsport about it, like, oh, Zeppelin should have won, Zeppelins were the better flight technology. He really is like, okay, Zeppelins were good, but they've been replaced by something better. And my video was good, I'm proud of it, I'm proud of the points I made, I'm proud of the way I presented it, but it's been replaced by something better because it turns out I was wrong, and Mario Maker is real. So I hope you enjoyed this little journey I've made. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed me egging myself, and I hope you enjoyed this video I'm making right now. So thanks for watching, and you guys who are thought Mario Maker was real, you told me so, and you have, frankly, a lot more faith in that department in Nintendo than I did, because I was pretty sure, I was obviously really sure that this wasn't going to happen. But I was wrong, and thank goodness, because we're going to get our own Mario level maker next year in 2015. So that's enough for now, and thank you very much for watching my videos.